What is going on, guys? As you can see right off the bat, Bitcoin has decided to finally wake up, it seems. We are finally back at 64K, which we haven't been around these levels for about the past month. So that's definitely very bullish to see. Literally, the past month has been absolutely brutal on Bitcoin as far as news goes. We've had Germany selling. We've had the Japanese cash carry trade. We had the Mt. Gox payments going out. The US government selling Bitcoin. It truly seems like there may not be any big sellers left in the market. So, with all that being said, I thought it would be a perfect time to make a video regarding a bunch of upcoming projects around the Bitcoin ecosystem. So I have 10 projects that have all received funding within the past 1 to 2 months. Almost all of these have very reputable and good backing from major funds and companies. So without further ado, let's get right into it. All right, so first up is SatLayer. So as you can see, this is a universal security layer. Essentially, they're trying to allow Bitcoin to be used to secure platforms and apps on the network, further enhancing the use case and security of Bitcoin. They're introducing BVSs or Bitcoin Validating Services, and they also offer staking, which both of these things just kind of differentiate it from a lot of other BRC20 projects. Essentially, SatLayer is looking to maximize the use cases for Bitcoin. To do this, they're using smart contracts on the Babylon blockchain, which this is how it can be used to secure dApps and different protocols. So they offer liquid staking tokens. So when you stake Bitcoin, you will actually receive a LST or a liquid staking token in which you can actually take that token and which you can then take that token and use that to secure even more of the network. They received $8 million in their seed funding. Some of their backers are Hack VC, Castle Island Ventures, OKX Ventures, CMS Holdings. Definitely a lot of good names behind this. Now it is actually still fully under development, but coming up soon they have a release for their DevNet, which allows developers to get on the platform. So definitely very early for this. All right, up next is Corn. Right off the bat, I really like this website. I think that this old school vibe is just really fun and cool. It always catches my eye when I see a website that looks like this. Now, Corn is a innovative layer 2 built on top of Ethereum, and they utilize BTCN as their gas token. Essentially, this is a hybrid tokenized version of Bitcoin. This network aligns its users through super yield. Basically, they redirect all of their yield back to their users and developers just to create a very sustainable and thriving ecosystem. BTCN is the first tokenized version of Bitcoin. It is actually backed one-to-one with Bitcoin, and it is held by a bunch of trusted custodians, both centralized and decentralized. Corn Super Yield offers opportunities for Bitcoin holders to earn more yield on their capital through auto market makers, different swapping facilities, and different lending protocols. They're really positioning Bitcoin as the central asset to their ecosystem. And they're just allowing users to benefit off of their Bitcoin while helping to maintain the economic security of Bitcoin. Corn officially just stealth launched after raising $6.7 million, backed by funds like Polychain Capital, Binance, Framework Ventures, and HTX Ventures. Phase 1 of their airdrop has actually just started, so definitely be sure to check your eligibility. You do not have to connect your wallet to check, you just have to paste your wallet address, so that's always nice. The team is consisted of a bunch of long-term DeFi builders coming from projects like Badger, Code4Arena, Slingshot. Their goal is to essentially create a network flywheel effect where not only the users, but the developers and just the grander token holders are all benefiting off of everybody's growth, creating a really unified and mutual benefiting ecosystem. The next project is Ducat. This is the first Bitcoin native layer 1 stablecoin using the Ducat platform to manage this stablecoin, which is over collateralized with Bitcoin. Ducat offers a fully decentralized form of money that is fully backed by Bitcoin, and this addresses a lot of the limitations with existing stablecoins, which actually rely on centralized entities. They received $1.2 million in funding from CMS Holdings and Bitcoin Frontier Fund. Ducat represents a groundbreaking step forward in the Bitcoin evolution, introducing a stablecoin that is fully backed by Bitcoin, essentially reinforcing Bitcoin's foundation on decentralization and security. And the next one is Arc Labs. This is a new venture that is focused on developing new Bitcoin L2s that are based on the Arc protocol. The company aims to bring seamless and scalable payment systems to Bitcoin. and they're seeking to address all of the current limitations as far as block congestion and high transaction fees associated with this. They offer features like seamless onboarding, zero liquidity issues, and also offline receiving, which is pretty cool, meaning you don't have to be connected to the internet to receive anything. Arc Labs actually received $2.5 million in their funding round, and they were backed by a few different funds that I hadn't personally heard of too much, but so essentially Arc Labs is pioneering the new standard for Bitcoin layer 2s and really bolstering the payment infrastructure of the Bitcoin network. The next project is SatFlow. Now they stand to be pretty much the first professional trading platform for runes, ordinals, anything on Bitcoin. They aim to provide Bitcoin traders with the best in class tools. They're actually currently just in their beta, so I'm actually going to try to get in on this and test it out. They actually raised $7.6 million in their funding round from companies like Variant, Coinbase Ventures, and CMS Holdings. And then our next project is Nexio. This is a parallel Bitcoin rollup powered by the Move virtual machine. This is designed to bring high throughput, low fee DeFi capabilities to Bitcoin. The project received $2.2 million in their funding round. A few of the funds were Morningstar Ventures and CMS Holdings. They're claiming 30,000 transactions per second and transaction fees lower than 1 cent. So again, Nexio is revolutionizing the DeFi ecosystem of Bitcoin to make transactions really easy to do, cheap, and fast. The next project is Ordino X. This is actually a standalone decentralized exchange layer 1 designed specifically for the Bitcoin ecosystem. This allows users to swap Bitcoin-based assets like runes or ordinals. They raised $1 million in their seed funding round, and they're backed by CMS Holdings. And again, they're just seeking to increase the usability of Bitcoin in the DeFi space, but they're also looking to increase the security and transparency of Bitcoin transactions. The next one is Arch Network. They're essentially unlocking the full potential of Bitcoin DeFi without having to bridge your assets everywhere. Their unique architecture allows developers to tap into the elite security and liquidity of Bitcoin while maintaining maximum decentralization and self-custody. And they received $12 million in funding, backed by some big names like Multicoin Capital, OKX Ventures, and CMS Holdings. Again, they offer a secure, scalable, and decentralized platform for executing contracts on Bitcoin, paving the way for a lot of DeFi applications to further build in the Bitcoin ecosystem. Next one is Lombard, and they're seeking to unlock Bitcoin's potential as a dynamic financial tool by integrating it with DeFi. Their main product, LBTC, is a yield-bearing cross-chain version of Bitcoin, backed by a one-to-one of Bitcoin, enabling Bitcoin to function as a store of value while also being used in DeFi activities, enabling it to further be used in staking, trading, and earning yield. So again, they're just wanting to expand the utility of Bitcoin to be able to secure networks while also being able to participate in more DeFi activities. And the last one I've talked about before is Mezzo. This is a Bitcoin economic layer that is also just seeking to bolster the utility of Bitcoin, enabling you to earn a passive yield while having your Bitcoin stored in a very secure platform where your staked Bitcoin can be transitioned into a liquid token that you can then further participate in more DeFi activities. Again, they're just really seeking to add a lot of use case to your Bitcoin. In total, they've received about $29 million in funding, backed by Ledger, GSR, Bybit, Mantle, Pantera, Multicoin, HackVC. Definitely a lot of big backers behind this platform. Definitely keep your eye on it, check it out. And that is actually it for this video. Those were 10 upcoming projects that have just received funding and, have a lot of potential. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Definitely be sure to check all of these projects out. Check your airdrop availability for Corn. Only if you want to, I guess, but I still need to check and I'm going to do that. But again, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe. Drop any comments you have for me down below. And I hope to see you guys at my next video. So as always, stay DGen.